Pardon my watermarks. I should have rubbed down this tank before showing it off to my YouTube friends. Oops. Hey all, Langan here, trying to make it in for my Vlogmas post of the day. Today we are going to talk about my black skirt emperors and Serpae tetras, who I kind of put this tank together by accident. So I ended up with these fish because a friend of mine contacted me and she'd gotten her daughter a little 10-gallon fish tank, and her daughter just wasn't into it and the fish weren't doing well, and she was like, I've got some little tetras, can you take them? And I thought, oh sure, I can throw them in my community tank. They're tetras. But then I didn't think, there are a lot of different kinds of tetras. And what she ended up bringing me were 2 Serpae, I hope I'm saying that right, or red minor tetras, and 1 black widow or black skirt tetra. And, they were her child daughter's fish, so they weren't in so great a condition. So I set them up in a 5-gallon quarantine tank and took really, really good care of them for about a month. And after I saw that they survived that, I decided that they should get their own tank and their own appropriate sized school, and that I should learn a little bit about them. So I'm just going to share some little care tips on these type of tetras today. They are semi-aggressive tetras, so I refer to this as either my semi-aggressive tetra tank or my spare parts tank, because I put this 20-gallon long together, which is one of the tanks that's getting upgraded. Woohoo! But I put this 20 long together for them 100% out of things that I had left over from tearing down other tanks, or upgrading other tanks, or just stole extra plants to grow in here. I just threw this thing together, and the thing that I am the most proud of is I figured out how to take this, they make these top fin lights that go just with the 5-gallon tanks, and then they can only clip onto bare glass. They don't have a big enough clip to clip onto your average aquarium. So I attached it to my filter, which has pothos growing out of it, because I grow pothos or philodendron or whatever it's called out of just about every single one of my filters. It sucks up nitrates and looks really pretty. Black skirt tetras, which are these beauties here, also sometimes called black widow tetras, with the long flat bodies and the stripes on them. They have a very, very beautiful silver and black tone to them, but it's also kind of almost, of course they're all hiding now, it's almost iridescent, like kind of rainbow shimmer to them, and they are just so beautiful. Here's a good shot of one. See? So beautiful. They can get up to about 3 inches and fairly, you know, fairly decent sized. Not huge or anything, totally manageable in a 20-gallon aquarium. They do need to have a school. They are most comfortable in groups of 5 or more. I have 6, and actually keeping them in an appropriate sized school is kind of one of the key factors in keeping them from getting aggressive, because they will bite at flowy fins and kind of be sort of defensive and territorial just a little bit if they don't have the right sized school. But with the right sized school, I really haven't had any trouble with them. They do best in a, I mean, they can handle a pretty wide range of pHs. Around 7 is perfect, or a little above, a little, I wouldn't go too much below, but yeah, they do pretty well anywhere from like 6.9 to 7.9, I would say, and pH and temperatures from 72 to 79. I keep mine, apparently, actually they can, I shouldn't say 72 to 79. They can go all the way down to 68, but they will not be consistently comfortable if you keep them that cold. Same with 79 or 80, like they will get hot and it will increase their metabolism and they will die faster because it will stress them out. So yeah, I keep my tank right at 77, 78, and they seem to really, really like it. When they eat, it's funny because they all just kind of swarm, and they like swarm together even though they're two different kinds of Tetra. Also, please don't judge me for the algae wafer decomposing on the floor there. There is in fact a calico pleco in this tank, but she is not coming out, probably because the light's on. But I had put some food in there hoping that she would come out for you guys. Oh, Mr. Kitty's here to say hi and stick his face in the camera. Hi, Mr. Kitty. Anyway, so yeah, black skirt tetras are generally considered a pretty hardy and very beautiful tetra if you're gonna go ahead and start getting some of the tetras that can be a little more aggressive. They are pretty hardy fish. The red minor tetras, or Serpae tetras, are actually not showing up as bright red as they actually are in my camera. They are very, very, very red. They stay a little bit smaller, just slightly over 2 inches is where they're gonna max out. And they also need a good sized school. If you have them in a school of 5 or more, they should do pretty well behaviorally. But if you have too few of them, they will get a little nippy. And they're just beautiful, fun fish. Their care requirements are about the same. Feeding, these guys usually get a color enhancing flake. That's their main staple. And they also get bloodworms, brine shrimp, algae wafers, peas, just anything that I would feed. The goldfish, I occasionally feed them. And yeah, they're really fun. They are getting upgraded to the 40 breeder when this tank goes away and the 60-gallon moves upstairs and things get all Jenga'd around. But for now, they are in this 20-gallon, focus, spare parts tank, and I am loving them. Water change wise, I would get one, I would do maybe either 10% a week or 25% every 2 weeks. They're not crazy the way goldfish are. They don't need just tons and tons and tons of new water every week because their bio load is very small, but they do need they need fresh water. All fish need fresh water. And you do want to keep your ammonia and your nitrates and all that in check so that your aquarium stays beautiful and that their environment stays beautiful. So thank you for listening to me ramble about these wonderful tetras and their silly spare parts tank. Happy December, happy Vlogmas, and I hope everybody is having a wonderful day or night. Please like or subscribe if you haven't already. My birthday's in January, and I would really like to hit 200 subscribers for my birthday. And that's so cheesy to say, but I said it anyway, and I'm leaving it in. So if you could help me get 200 subscribers by my birthday, January 29th, I would really like that. And happy day. Love your pets and they will love you back. And thank you, YouTube community. Thanks, Fish Fam.